Hello and welcome to the Philadelphia National Cemetery. It's located in Philadelphia County, Pennsylvania, 2 miles north of Germantown in the city of Philadelphia. More than half of the VA's national cemeteries originated with the Civil War, and many are closed to some burials. Some sites were established to serve World War veterans, and they continue to expand. Philadelphia National Cemetery was one of 14 national cemeteries established in 1862. And it was one of several established near large troop recruitment and training areas. In its first year, the cemetery was composed of burial lots in 7 different locations that were either donated to or purchased by the federal government. These were intended to be used specifically for soldiers who died in one of the many hospitals in the Philadelphia area. In 1885, the United States purchased a little over 13 acres from Henry J. and Susan B. Freeman to concentrate the scattered remains of the soldiers into one geographic location. The remains were disinterred and consolidated at this location, occupied by the Philadelphia National Cemetery today. The Philadelphia National Cemetery was listed on the National Register of Historic Places in 1997. Monuments and memorials. The Mexican War Memorial is a marble obelisk that was erected by Scott Legion in honor of 38 men who served and died in that conflict. The men were originally buried in the Glenwood Cemetery and were reinterred at Philadelphia National Cemetery in 1927. The Confederate Soldiers and Sailors Monument was erected by the United States in 1911. The monument is a rustic granite monument that commemorates 184 Confederate soldiers and sailors whose remains were reinterred at the cemetery from other locations after the Civil War. The Revolutionary War Memorial is a granite and bronze memorial that commemorates those who died in the Revolutionary War. Simon Alphonse Guerandi was born in the French West Indies, and he emigrated to the United States. In 1896, he enlisted in the U.S. Navy and received naturalized citizenship. Seaman Guerandi served in the USS Brooklyn during his first tour, and in 1899 he re-enlisted. Between 1900 and 1904, Guerandi was on the USS Petrel, when in 1901 the ship caught fire, his actions fearlessly exposing own life to danger for saving the lives of others. Was recognized in March of 1902, when Guerandi received the Medal of Honor. As a civilian, he lived in Philadelphia, where he died on April 3rd of 1941. He's buried in Section N's, Site 66. Major General Galusha Pennypacker was from the Civil War. Pennypacker received the Medal of Honor while serving in the U.S. Army, 97th Pennsylvania Infantry, for his actions at Fort Fisher, North Carolina, January 15th of 1865. Pennypacker died in 1916 and is buried in Section OFF, Site 175. Thank you for the tour of Philadelphia's National Cemetery.